So very good. What you have up here, what I'm going to create for you is a mind map. It's how I take notes, but it's also how I like to communicate. All right, so let me start here with what this is today. Leadership expectations. All right? And what I want to start first with is some ground rules of where I think where we need to be. All right? And I'll just draw these kind of things. And I just call this one ground rules. All right? And I think these are just fundamental kind of things of how we need to operate. For example, meetings. Start and finish on time. Everybody's time in this organization is extremely valuable. Tell the truth. It's part of our Navy core values. Dignity, respect, professionalism. Navy core values of honor, courage, commitment. Those are fundamental basics that I think we need to operate in that space every single day. And so that's why I call those the ground rules. The next one, expectation, and I'm sorry if you guys can't see, I'll go over here, but I have to write with my left hand. All right. I want to talk about this one. I want to eliminate the word blame from our dictionary, from everything that we do. All right? And so when you think about blame, think about some of the things where in the past we've done that. And think about anything. Staffing, Marine Corps, headquarters, statutes, BMS, Air Force, munitions of explosive concern. Pick a topic. I'll give you a very simple example. We have a meeting at 8:30 and you show up at 8:40, or I show up at 8:40 and I say, gee, well, I'm late because of the rain. No, it wasn't the rain. That's me rationalizing or me blaming the rain for my lateness. It wasn't the rain. It was that I failed to plan to get to work, to get to the meeting on time. That's an example of blame. I want to eradicate that from our vocabulary, okay? And I want us as leaders, me, you, accept total responsibility. Then we're going to develop plans. And then goals. But with this, when we start accepting total responsibility for our actions and our performance, then we can get to where we need to be from a performance perspective. You as a manager transform to a very senior executive, a leader. For our team, we need to teach them that means different decisions are made as a leader. We can no longer blame this, that, or the other. We are now they. And so blaming doesn't help us in that regard. We need to change our decision making. We cannot be, it cannot just be, hey, I want to be liked. All right? And being liked is important, I think, right? We all want to get along with others. But we have a responsibility as executives to lead. What I want you to know of me and think of me as is someone who's fair, consistent, that looks out for the organization's benefits and leads well. You would follow me up a hill. If I can do that in a way, in a style such that you also like me, I think that's important. But I don't want you just like me and think I'm a poor leader. That's what I want you to take on as well. And here's the difference here. Think about being a driver or a passenger in a car. When you're the driver, you're taking on that responsibility. Now you're responsible. You cannot arbitrarily just blast the radio or drink and drive or have a major conversation or whatever. You're now responsible for the people in that vehicle. So that's blame. Here's the next one I'd like to talk about, and that is communicating the main thing. Does our team know what the main thing is here? And I asked several people across the organization today, what is it that we do here at NAVFAC? Dave, what's the main thing that we do?
Well, further the Navy's mission with the shore installation, it's lethality.
Yeah. Yeah, so we deliver products and services across our spectrum that, facility solutions across the complete spectrum. We've introduced terms recently such as performance to plan, sense of urgency, need date, not contract completion date, but need, when does the supported commander need that? Lethality, readiness, quintuple constraints of cost, quality, time, ethically and safely, ultimately delivering readiness. The main thing we do here is we want to deliver outstanding facility solutions. That's it. That's what the main thing is. So all the other things that we do, whether it involves finances or environmental stewardship or everything else that we do, ultimately we have to know what the main thing is. Why do we exist for the Navy?